wants to take the lead on that. And then we'll get into last session recap.
I can go. Riley is a neat freak.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Makes sense.
All right, just trying to get this going.
A little bit of a part 2 to the Volley Brawl fun fact. Prince Kindling's team is called the Starters. It's just him and 2 other dudes. One of them is a human barbarian, and the other is a tiefling bard. The 3 of them are the players in on their team, and just for fun and for your sake, he panicked when they asked for alternates and wrote your names down.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
So whoever wants to go next. Popcorn Alex. Okay, never mind.
As Godden's favorite tea is a Lady Grey. It's like a cousin to the Earl Grey, but it's a little bit more citrusy in
That
base.
sounds so good.
What'd you say it's called?
Base.
Lady Grey.
I like that. Is that a real thing, or is that something?
It is actually.
Holy shit! I didn't know that. Vinicio's fact is he doesn't partake in drinking alcohol.
Oh.
Mainly, he grew up with it around his parents, so he steers clear of it with his mom.
Holy shit.
Feldspar is terrified of snakes.
Aren't we all?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate snakes.
I think I'm the only one left.
Yep.
Kane primarily remembers people by smell over visually recognizing them. So he'll typically know when someone he knows is around before he visually sees them. And
That's a
it
cool
can take him a
fact.
few seconds when he sees someone if they've made a major change to their look, because he'll be very confused, and even more confused if someone changes, like if they're wearing perfume or something like that.
I love that.
He can smell through the perfume because, he's a fucking cat person, lion guy, and they have really good smell, but it can throw him off.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so fun.
All right, very good. Would anybody like to recap what we went through last session? Just whatever you guys can look at.
I can do it, but that might be cheating.
I mean, if you want to, then
Yeah.
It's an easy.
nobody else to
inspiration.
get the yeah.
I can do it via Kane's perspective of the situation.
Oh, please.
Kane woke up on a beach, saw people that he saw in his vision at the altar, and was like, okay, well, I guess I gotta help these people. He was then introduced to the concept of a giant sand creature with holes in its face. Did not like that concept very much. Turned into a tabby cat, tried to hide with everyone. That didn't turn out too well, and then we were warped to a new area. I believe it was St. V that I was connected to with electricity, and everyone else was on a conveyor belt for the most part. And after some squabble with the Dust Devil and figuring out the puzzle, we continued into another room. Bit more searching and such. The sand person was in that room. Kane eventually turned into a bear and to distract it while other people were trying to open locks and explore the place and things like that. Some more stuff happened. Prince Kindling had an anime moment and burst through the sand creature and absolutely decimated it. Abe got all of the loot, but none of the loot, because I don't know if he told anyone that he found anything. And I think we found an unconscious woman, but Kane doesn't know who that is. I think that's everything. I don't remember.
What about the emotional moment between Abe's spawn?
Oh,
What
yeah.
was it?
The ape.
What was it?
Ape
Was it a
monkey?
separate ape, or was it the ape that we've been with the whole time?
No, it was a different ape. He pulled it. He has a bag of magic tricks where he can pull a random animal out of it, and he always thinks it's going to be a rabbit, and it's never a rabbit. It's mathematically impossible for it to be a rabbit, but he always thinks it's going to be a rabbit. He pulled an ape out of it, got a natural 20 on animal handling, and the ape turned to him and said, "We almost grasp for love as if it's like trying to leave us or something," and it fell to a.
He said we must reach for love even when it's
Yeah.
slipping away.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was
His
it?
face or
Funny.
Kane's face was so he just. I have that clipped. I need.
It was heavy.
Kane is emotionally traumatized from that incident, and struck it from the record as he cannot face that reality.
We don't talk about it. What is should we reference it? Like we don't talk. It's taboo. But like, is there a name for it? Like, oh my god.
The ape
When
incident.
Ape scenario. It sounds like a fucking big.
Conveyor belt.
Oh,
All right, so go ahead and take your inspiration for that.
Yay, gay.
After your little jaunt through the haunted home and other planes and all that, you do eventually make your way back to the AAA Academy. Everything goes back to pretty much business as normal for a week or two. You have your normal classes. There's a couple volleyball games that y'all catch. Everything's as normal. But then you get kind of a message from Professor Crumblethump, the professor of botany, who is reaching out to the AV Club and has requested to meet with you guys.
So where are we now? We're
You guys, this is like your weekly meeting of the AV Club.
okay.
You're like at club, and you've just gotten this message from Professor Crumblethump saying, "Hey, come meet me. I'd like to discuss something with the AV Club."
Hey, so I don't know whose job it is to read off letters, but we got this one in the mail. I'm the intern, so it's my job to collect it. But I skimmed it. Basically, Professor Crumplethump wants to see us. If anyone wants to actually read it, I got it in my hands.
Kane will hold his hand out, and he'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
give it over to Kane.
He'll take it and stare at it for a good 30 seconds and just.
Perception check. Does it look like you can read? I'm not. There's no way I'm convinced. Can you read?
After watching him for almost a minute now, staring at this page. Does anyone know what botany means?
Is it
Botany.
you like botany?
Real quick question to the DM.
Oh!
Does anybody know what botany means?
I would assume some of you do. At the very, very least, Riley does.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kane
I
knows
don't.
it by word now that it's been pronounced out loud, but not written. Not written. And he's gonna hand it
For the
over.
first time.
Is Feldspar here?
Yes, Feldspar is. He's just going to be
hand
on.
it to Feldspar because
thank you.
Feldspar looks a little bit like a dork to Kane.
I love reading things. Pardon me if I'm a little quiet while reading this all day. Anything from there?
So we're just going to it.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go. I'm cool with going.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. We're on our way.
So Crumblthump's office is in the greenhouses right on the outside of the academy proper. So it's a short little jaunt to get down there. Entering into his office, you see kind of by a large table covered in various pots and bags of dirt, covered in dirt himself, about a 7-foot tall Harangon hair person with a fancy mustache that has been precisely waxed and groomed and curled ever so perfectly, and it is probably the only spot on him that is exactly clean and has no dirt on it at all. As the door opens, he turns to you and says, "Ah, the AV Club, I see you've gotten my message."
Yeah, thank you for using the PO box. I set that up a week ago.
It was simply smashing. It was a wonderful idea. Great. I have a job, a scoop that I think would be perfect for your little group.
And just kind of clear my throat really aggressive. And how much money are we talking?
Oh, well, I'm sure we could have some funds donated to your student account. Say 200 gold each.
Okay. Sound good, guys?
Great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Radio.
Now,
gosh.
Money.
have any of you heard of the Cerasis tear flower?
Have I?
The
give-
The others, if you can.
You can give me either a nature check or a religion check. Anyone who wants to see if they know.
I feel like can I have advantage by any chance?
You do know.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I do
I'd
not
probably-
know. I especially don't know.
Oh shit, Christian.
Oop, I rolled it twice. Ignore the second one, it's the first one.
Okay.
I may have heard it once or twice. You refreshed my memory.
Well, the Cerasis tear flower is an incredibly rare plant. It only grows in one location, deep in the forests, at a ruined shrine to Cerasis. It is said these flowers sprouted from the tears she wept over its destruction. Anyways, long story short, they're very rare, and they only bloom once in a blue moon, which is the second full moon of a month, which just so happens to be in 3 days' time. So, what I would like to do is to recruit you to go and document the blooming of this flower and possibly collect a very small ethical sample because it is extremely endangered.
This is awesome.
Define ethical sample.
Do not bring an end to the species in collecting the sample. Yes, very well. I have reached out to the city of Kindness. It is the closest to this location of the shrine, supposedly, and I believe I have found a contact who may know the location of this shrine. It is one Tom Gill at the Gill Family Apothecary. And he shall be expecting you. Just present him with this seal. And he just presents a small seal that's like the shape of a little rabbit head.
Does that name
Kinda-
sound familiar to anyone?
Tom Gill? No, no one's ever heard of it.
I don't think anyone here is from Kindness.
No, Kindness is a very, very small town.
I'm definitely not.
I think Christian's from Orso, the two of you are from Portsgate, I'm not even from this plane, and then the rest are from Alestrum.
Mm-hmm.
Except for, of course, Feldspar. the furthest
Which-
away from home.
And how do I spell this guy's name? Just
Tom Gill.
Just Tom Gill. Okay.
Tom Gill, Tomgill.
Oh, that's very easy. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was one name or two names. Cool.
You have your assignment, to use school terminology. If there's anything else you require, any questions you may have about the plans or the location or anything I may provide you, please just ask.
Yeah. I don't like water. So, how are we getting across the water?
Well, I'm sure it would be very simple to charter a small airship flight across. As I recall, Kindness is not too terribly far from an airship port.
Good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
We can do that.
You can make it happen.
Very well.
Are there any specific things you need observed about it? Any characteristics or just
Well,
measurements?
It is said that the flower itself is very innately magical and has a deep connection to the ethereal ley lines that run throughout the plains, specifically those that connect to the plains of the undead. So if you could observe that, or
Observe.
yes, or again, just you are in a club that is about documenting and recording and reporting, are you not?
And smashing.
Is
That is a service I probably would not require in this situation. But reporting and documenting is the name of the game.
That's what we do best.
First,
Yes.
and is this trip going to be dangerous?
You will go to the Guild Apothecary, and from there I could not tell you more. But I would not send you on a school excursion that I did not think was at least 73% safe. So, take that.
I can live with that.
5, let's go.
I can live with
That is a big number.
Not too
Very
big,
well.
not too small. I can live with that.
But if there's nothing else, I'm going to be back to my potting.
And he goes back to his massive collection of clay pots and dirt. You don't even see any seeds or plants there. It seems like just dirt and pots.
Did he really say 200 gold per person? That's not even worth bargaining with. That's just so much money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. We're cool with it though, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
totally, 100%, or well, 73%.
I'm saving up for some better armor, and it's gonna cost me quite a bit, I'm sure.
You, Catman.
Yes, okay, so I've been in the AV club for about a week now.
Would be a couple weeks, right? Since
A couple of
Week
weeks.
and a half, yeah.
What do you want me to do on this trip? We've not really done anything, and
Oh wait, real quick,
I
real
just-
quick. Group meeting.
Group meeting.
group meeting.
Huddle up.
Huddle. All right. Huddle.
this is very close.
We need to figure out something. Hey, I want to look over. I look over to Kane. I'm like, "What are you doing here? Get out real quick!" push him out. We need to find out a job for him to do, don't we?
He's big
Oh.
in
Well, I mean, do we really need to?
He turns into animals.
He does.
Also, where's the little one? The other little
Little
one.
one.
It's your turn to watch him.
Hey. Oh shit.
The-
It's your
Find
turn.
his
own man.
It's your
somewhere.
weekend.
Is he out with Bongo again? Are they at the taverns?
Things should not be alive.
What are you, Kane? Kane. What
Yes.
are you good? What are you good at?
Well,
What can you do?
I can do bear. I can do smaller cat. I
Ooh.
can do wolf.
all right.
Not too keen on the flying part. I know
Can you
lots
do a
of people.
crocodile?
I can do a crocodile actually.
Mm.
Now that's a handy one.
I can do a croc. I can do an octopus.
Can
Can
you
you
do
do a
an otter?
flying animal?
No,
Moose.
I don't think I know how to be a moose. I'm just
You'd be a
yeah. I
salamander.
was meaning to ask the airship part of things. I don't really do flying. Not
So you do turn
No,
into a
no,
bear,
not
but you can't
scared.
hop on a flying vessel.
It's not fear. It's just this strange feeling I get when I'm like high in the air, and it makes me feel kind of sick. I don't want to be here. I don't like being in this area. It makes me feel not good. Not fear, but it is just general feeling of unwellness and discomfort that makes me crave my mother's touch. Of course, for comfort. Again,
It's air
not fear.
sickness.
Air sickness, yes.
Air sickness.
Honestly,
Terrible ailment.
So what you're
Right.
saying is we should
Sleep.
we should blindfold you,
But if
spin
I
you around.
Oh! What? We could knock him out before the fight.
I'm going to
But
knock him
we-
out.
We have to do it when he doesn't see it coming. Or
that could work. I would again. It would have to be when I don't see it coming. But
would you see it coming
Kindling.
right now?
Kindling, you have full what's the word? Permission. You have permission to hit me on the back of the head.
We'll see.
I hope I don't.
I'm not really feeling up to it right now, but we'll see.
I can just cast sleep on him. If you give me enough time to prepare.
No.
Might be
It-
actually
it's
immoral,
Useless. Why would we do that?
Really,
Where's
you
the
can
theater?
cast sleep. I turn and punch him.
You punch me?
yeah, just
Roll an attack.
I go. What? You can cast sleep? Bam!
Kane
Roll-
just
roll an
crumples.
attack.
He just crumples.
Crumpled like
Kane doesn't dodge it at all. He lets it hit him and he just crumples.
Non-lethal. Sole purpose to make him unconscious.
You guys
I mean,
aren't
he-
sure
yeah, he
if
looks
Kane
mad.
is actually unconscious or not, but like whether or not the hit knocked him out, but he fell with the hit and now on the ground he is asleep.
And it is a meaty hit too.
He is on the ground.
Okay, quick!
So you can
While
carry
he's
him
out.
now, right?
We
Wait,
need.
we never discussed what he wanted to do. We kind of hit him before we
When
should
we
have.
were leaving, we gotta see Tom Gill.
Yeah.
That's
We knocked
that's
him out for no-
Yeah.
there's-
guys. That's my bad.
It's
We're gonna
fine.
have
We'll
to
carry
roll.
him around. It's no big deal.
Dude,
I'm
you're-
just gonna.
Kindling, you got me. Come on.
Do you think
We
if
can carry
I
him.
punch him again, he'll wake up?
We don't.
You're really multiplying by negatives here, my guy.
All right. Why don't we just wake him up right now?
When you multiply by 2 negatives, you get a positive.
Get on to the ship. All right. Anybody have the flask on him or anything?
Oh,
Just a water skin.
I've got a water skin.
That works. And I'll just pour a little bit on Kane's head.
Cool water
Hey.
hits your face and kind of mats down your fur a little bit on your face.
Great, so we knocked
We're
him
not
out.
there
This is
Good morning.
We
Right.
made it.
Good
we made it.
morning. What happened?
Warning.
Well, we knocked your ass out and then realized we didn't need you to be knocked out.
Quite yet. Just I guess Kindling wanted to see if he could.
It was, and I could. I mean, no doubt, right? Look, I mean, right, guys? Right?
I'm surprised he did it still.
I don't.
You're not.
I don't
you're not-
remember it.
Nobody's
Also
giving me
not-
validation.
I'm not-
Give me validation.
Severely not okay with the fact that he's kind of okay with this, too.
All right.
It doesn't hurt.
Famous
What did you
last
say?
words.
I just have a bit of a headache and my vision's blurry. It's not that big of a problem.
It's not pain.
Yeah,
It's
you'll be all right.
Blood just starts
all
coming
right. Let's go. What? By the way, what did you want to do? Like in the AV club? Like, what were you into? What are you into? We've got all sorts of positions that are open.
I like animals.
You like weather? You a weather person?
I'm not against the weather.
You want to be a meteorologist?
It's that easy, is it?
What is that?
You know what? I like having the idea of someone who can... Because, I mean, we're going into the wilderness, right? Like, if we just had a real confident bear friend to just kind of lead us there. He's like crowd control. He's like security. You know what I mean?
When I was growing up, back in the Fire Kingdom, we would have puppeteers come to the castle and show us like their play, right? And so when I was watching the puppeteers do what they do best, they used to bring on this other puppeteer who was like really into animals, I guess. So we'd always have like a special animal puppet with him. You could do that. You could always just have a special animal with us, And that
Am I the
puppeteer's-
special animal?
Like a mascot.
Yeah, well, like kind of like a mascot, but like every week we have a new. We're like, this is our
class
special
pet.
animal friend.
I like sports. Sports are cool.
What's our cool?
I could also
Cast and report on sports.
I could be the mascot. That works too.
Wait,
I
that's good.
And-
That's a good double whammy.
And also shapeshift, so I feel like that could double on makeup as well. Like that would make sense.
That's really creative. That's good stuff.
Okay, so our 3-in-1 special effects mascot and sportscaster.
Do you want to just do everything, actually?
You want to take this over? We're trying to find something.
All I do is the internship stuff,
We just made
and it's hard. I mean, it gives me a headache.
I can just be the utility guy. I don't.
Yeah, you're
know
like
a
our
good
Swiss Army
movie.
bear.
Yeah.
Swiss Army Bear.
Good.
What is a Swiss?
It's a type of cheese.
Can we just cut from that scene as he asks that? Lord.
We're on our way to the apothecary then.
Yes. So it's a quick trip over to Alestrium, to the major airship hub there, and you're able to get Crumble that just chartered a airship for you guys from Alestrium to Orso. Those of you that arrived to the academy on this is just a familiar route to see in reverse. And then landing in Orso, it's just a quick couple hours travel to get down to Kindness. Just easy, you know, it's main roads, nothing really happening there. Travel's over. Hey, you're in Kindness. So Kindness is a small town. The whole shopping downtown district is just one street. There's a decent amount of residential here, as this is kind of the people who want to work in Orso but don't want to live in Orso. Some of them will, just hang out in Kindness. But traveling down to the shopping district, you see one of those little hanging wooden signs in the shape of a bottle, and on it says the Gill Family Apothecary. The paint's a little peeled and chipped, but it looks like it was painted at least a couple years ago. Opening the doors.
Who would be the one in front of the group? Probably. I feel like our
As
interns
God
really.
or
Yeah.
Honestly, probably both.
Kane and Kinling are the front runners most of the time, I think, especially if we were about to take a beating,
I don't have everyone's tokens.
We're the lovable giants. Lovable, I said. That's a
Previous
threat.
game. Is there everybody has tokens
You know what?
somewhere?
Here, wait. Ben,
yes.
Can
Yeah.
you make a new token for my new model or render?
I want to wait until everybody's got theirs to do that.
Okay, word. Okay,
That's okay.
Brennan, I'm going to upload them to a drive. That's what I'll do.
I've already got one.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
one. I sent it to you.
Oh, I thought you sent it to me on Discord.
I did. I sent you the link to the drive. Hang on, it's far up.
Yeah, I was poking around in there yesterday working on stuff, but I didn't grab everyone's tokens.
Yeah, let me real quick get my drive link, and I'll send it. I've got background stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can just kind of throw any monster you might need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got all the monsters and stuff I'll need. Just need us.
You know what I might do after tonight? I might just make a new Roll20 account, post it publicly, have that one have everything on it. Just for.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think that's
There's the link. Yeah, it'll take you to my
Thanks.
Roll20 tokens folder. You can go into any of the folders in there, I think. Or at least you should be.
All right, and everybody's right here. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
I'm just gonna have to I guess upload these, aren't I? But anyways, you enter the tavern. Should be over there on Roll20, if I'm doing it right.
Move
Yeah,
the
yeah, I can
little-
see it.
Oh, wait, can you maybe if I refresh?
Yeah, I've got the players tab on it.
Oh, I think my roll 20 is just stupid.
Wait, so we're supposed to be on it on not the map right now?
No, you are on, like, I just have a map for the apothecary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're.
Are we-
I'm not there.
Okay.
I refreshed.
I am.
Are you? You're there? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Ben, do
refreshing
you use
again.
Google Chrome?
Yes.
I'm trying Opera right now because it's done this to me before. I'll let you know if it works.
Oh shit, man. Just
Oh,
Control Z.
No, I'm still on the map here.
Yeah, try moving us over again. I know that you can't really do it, but like.
No, hang on. All right. Are you guys like getting moved around at all?
No.
No. I mean, I'm moving you all.
Well, I see. Yeah, the screen's moving.
Fire.
Now we're back on the apothecary.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, just
Ben,
share.
Ben, go
What?
click the gear in the top right.
Oh,
Go to
I
rejoin
see it.
as player. That's what we did wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
joined as
Sorry,
DMs.
guys.
That makes sense. Why it's just you two. Okay.
I'm here.
Perfect.
I'm here.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get these tokens working.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, you enter the apothecary. Oh, I should get these going first. Fuck, I'm
Do
sorry.
you hand? No, you're good.
That's
Do you
all
hand?
I mean, I know how to do them. I just got to go through and do them all.
You got it.
It's gonna take me a minute.
Take your time. I'm gonna start another cup up.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, if anyone needs to break or anything right now.
Make yourself take a second.
Oh, shit, I'll just go
Alex,
grab
do you
the
want me
pot.
to start a pot?
Sure. I mean, you can just if that pot's still on.
It's not.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. I was gonna.
You guys live together?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. He lives.
Yeah.
He lives with me. My
He lives with
fiancé
you.
lives with me.
You don't live with him. He lives with you.
I technically live with him too.
Very
Technically
Rorschach
live
of
with him
you.
too. Look, I just say it that way because my name's on the lease. So if
It's
it
okay.
pops up, all right, I'll be back.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
Gonna
Miss
grab
Sage.
water.
I'm Miss Alex.
Any problems with the Google Drive, Brennan, or anything
got
like
it.
that?
I got it.
Cool. Yeah, you should always be able to just return to that link if you need it.
Yeah, I was here yesterday, getting tokens for stuff. I didn't even think that I needed to have your guys' tokens as well. All right, well, it should be all.
I'm doing another campaign based in Alios, but a different part of it.
No
Oh,
way.
nice.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Damn, you're really falling in love with this world.
I really do like it.
Are we ever gonna have a crossover episode?
It depends. Their campaign is based in another series of continents called the Hammer West.
Can I ask who they are?
It's my roommate John, my friend Dalton, and my other roommate Olive.
Cool. Right on. Oh, did Olive move in?
Not yet,
Not yet. Okay. Yeah.
but she'll be here at the end of the month. Oh my God, rent is due tomorrow.
Kill all landlords. All of them.
That's my impression of Tommy Gunn.
Typical American.
I'm just getting permission set on all these.
I just found out that you can change your display name in personalization and display.
Trying to figure out how to change the picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta.
You gotta do that from your profile.
Yeah. So go to like where it clicks like launch game, and then next to it, like in the top right, you just click your profile, and then it lets you change it there. Which I wish you could change the picture per campaign, because, man, I have so much custom art at this point that I love it all.
Alright, everybody. Should be good once everybody gets back.
I'm excited.
I am as well.
I've
Brennan, you're such a good
had.
voice actor. Holy shit. Your fucking Herringon is so good.
Yeah.
I saw your reference there in Herringon's like document, Ben. Like
That
the
wasn't
voice
me.
reference? Or whoever
That-
made him.
Yeah, that was Gage. He's
Oh,
gone, but
okay.
Gage. That was the one character that Gage made before he entered the campaign. Because he
Yeah.
had messaged me. It was just like
I
know I'm not part of the
was
campaign.
trying so hard to get that voice down, but there's just that way that man speaks.
Yeah.
Adam West. I
Yeah.
could not do it. So that, and I kind of think all Herringon are like British guys.
Yeah. But
That's
it's fun.
The red wall.
It's fun. And I think that like as we sort of get to know characters better, it'll evolve as
Yeah,
like
it will
other DMs
set in, yeah.
to like, really get the like grasp of the character.
Uh-oh.
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 Never good when the music changes.
Oh, that was good. Man. I can only anticipate so much.
So you enter into the Gill family apothecary. There are a few tables laid out with various tonics and poultices, some small bundles of various herbs, just the normal stuff you'd see in the apothecaries. And behind the counter, you see a human woman who greets you and comes in and says, "Now, hello there, and welcome to the Gill family apothecary. My name is Estelle. How can I help you, darlings?
It's wonderful to meet you.
And you as well."
I believe we're looking for Tom.
My father? Now, what business could you possibly have with my father?
He knows of some flower, I suppose, that we're looking for. We're from. Sorry, I'll introduce myself. My name is Asgarden. These are my classmates, friends. We're from Elestrium. We're the.
Oh, why didn't you say that right away? Oh, come on in. Paul, come on out. We got some people here from the academy here to see you. And coming out from behind a small door in the side there is a halfling man. Now, what you talking about, Estelle? I'm busy working back here. Oh, is this the folks out from the academy? Now, Herringon told me y'all were coming. Now, how can I help y'all?
We're looking for a flower. Anybody? Oh shit! What was the name of it? Did somebody get the actual?
The
Oh,
Six.
the Ceresis tears.
Ceres.
All right, I'll show you right over here. I got a wonderful specimen, just plucked and sitting right here in this jar. And on this table right here, think like Beauty and the Beast, the rose, but just with a single flower. The leaf petals are kind of teardrop shaped and deep violet, but in the center of the petals it kind of bleeds into a like cherry blossom pink. The flower that is in the jar is a little wilted looking. It's clearly been like cut. It's not like in a pot or anything. It doesn't look very happy in there, as far as the plant can look happy.
Kane this whole time has been walking around the room and obsessively sniffing everything he can.
It is a smorgasbord of aromas.
But yeah, he is literally during this whole first interaction bouncing, but once the flower is introduced, he'll walk over and see that.
Can I do something to the flower?
Well, I'm gonna have to ask that you don't. It's this is the only specimen I have right here. You know, It's not very easy to go get these.
Kindling's gonna walk up to Riley and kind of like in a hushed tone so that the guy doesn't hear while this other commotion is going on. And Kindling's gonna say, so weren't we told not to cut the flower? Just let it.
Yeah, he seems pretty laissez-faire with its existence. We should probably just have Feldman, I guess is his name, Feldspar, take a
Hello?
picture of it, right?
Well, I was wondering with like the way that it messes with, natural universe or whatever. If maybe he shouldn't have just cut it from the earth,
Yeah,
like we were told not to do.
I walk over. I'm like,
Mhm.
what are we whispering about?
Shit, you could tell we were whispering.
No, I could just tell you guys were gossiping. I was hoping.
And you can see now that
She's gonna
Estelle
get
has kind of wandered from behind the counter, and she's keeping a distance from you guys, but she has noticed the three of you kind of grouped up and whispering to each other.
Hush, 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 hush. And then Kindling's gonna walk across the room to stop raising suspicion and stand next to Feldspar.
And Feldspar has his camera out, and he's already been taking a couple pictures of this.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the girl. I'm gonna just make sure that I'm gonna keep my back to this wall here, and just kind of survey the situation as it's happening. The big picture, not the little details.
All right.
What if we get you another one, possibly?
Oh, I wouldn't ask nobody to go traveling into the shrine. It's a dangerous journey, but you do look like a pretty capable group of adventurers, even though you are students. And then Estelle speaks up, says, "Father, don't you be putting bad ideas into these poor young students' heads. It's far too dangerous for them to be traipsing through the forest."
It's quite all right. We took care of it in Elemental. One of our first days there.
That's true.
I can turn into a bear. I like the woods.
Yeah. As I was going to say, Kane would probably be the most likely person to touch this flower and not much bad's happen. And I'm sure whatever is not gonna interfere too much with it. Just trying to get more of a sense of what we're looking for. If you catch my drift.
Give me a persuasion check.
No problem.
Health action?
Oh my god!
Never mind.
Yo!
I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, if you say your friend's as good as he is, well, I don't see no harm in letting him look. Just mind your paws.
He's gonna make a stink face and then go over to the flower. Oh Christ. Well, there it is. Using Druidcraft, can I? It says I can make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to sort of just use that to make it not be dying as much as it was? Maybe make it bloom a little bit more. I have no idea.
Give me a just a wisdom check. Go off your spellcasting.
Okay.
You can add your proficiency to it.
So that's 11.
11. You kind of reach out with your druidcraft and try to kind of tease life back into this flower through magic. And the bud does perk up a bit and the petals begin to open, but then one falls away, two falls away, and it goes back to its limp state.
I'm sorry, that's a really fancy flower.
Now, I told you to mind your paws. Oh, man.
We were tasked
Kane
with
expresses
getting
crushing defeat.
an ethical sample. I believe he said, the professor said,
An ethical sample.
whatever that may. Well, you collected this one, correct?
I did, and I collected that one myself, and
Yeah.
I'd say a single flower is about as ethical as it gets. Unless you're trying to take a single petal.
That might be a little bit more up the alley. Do you have any advice for?
Well, I'm sorry if you're asking to take some of this here flower, which I can't part with that.
It's yours.
This is kind of
I'm not asking.
drawn in business, you see. Seeing such a rare plant here in my little shop.
Wait. How'd you come upon this flower?
Well, I picked it myself.
From where?
Me and
Correct.
yes, that is correct. I do happen to know the location. It's well, back in ye olden times, the shrine was taken care of by the Gill family, so it's kind of been family secret ever since it's fallen.
Why is it so dangerous to be in the woods?
It's the woods. It's full of all sorts of frights and terrors. I mean, we
I'm
lost.
gonna stare him down and be like, "But you seem to make it back fine."
And then he motions on the wall where you see a framed portrait of a woman. He says, "Well, my wife Teresa didn't. We lost her about 3 summers ago when she went heading to the shrine to do some maintenance and to take care of the flowers. So I'm sorry if I'm not too eager to send y'all out to your dooms, but
I apologize. You seem to have malicious intents, but I think we scared him.
we didn't know.
Now.
It's
And then I'm gonna lean back against my wall.
Just post up.
We respect.
Yeah.
Your worries.
But if you are truly determined, to see the shrine, I can give you that information. But again, I just want you to be explicitly aware of the dangers that come with seeking out the shrine.
We were told like 70% chance of survival.
Yeah.
I mean-
73.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a little bit.
come on.
Well, if you lack those odds, and Estelle kind of steps up again and says, "Father, you really can't be serious. Sending these poor students out there, it's far too dangerous, Dad. I won't stand for it." And
73%. Just
Only a 37% chance of failure.
Would-
Not a problem.
and
If
we
there's 6 of
we
us,
can live
that
with
means
that.
at least one of us will die.
Well, what if
has the chance of dying.
but what if one of them came with us? What if Estelle or Paul came with us?
Oh.
now, I'm not sending my daughter in there alone with you.
Well,
Nothing against y'all personally, but I'm not losing my only daughter.
but you
You
could
stand
be
right here with
persuaded, right?
And then at this, Estelle kind of perks up. She's like, "Now hang on now, Paul. I can handle myself if I damn well please." And she seems to have been offended.
Well, would you like to come?
No. I wouldn't.
We got
But you could be
numbers.
persuaded.
Give me a persuasion check.
We got him, boys. this daughter is definitely fucked.
I got a 23.
Whoa.
I will accompany you to the forest's edge. At that point, I will return. I'm not too keen to go and seeing my mother's demise.
But that's up for renegotiation, right?
We shall see.
You,
We
ever
got a
been there
voice.
What's that?
yourself? You ever been there yourself?
I have in the past, not since Ma passed.
So you were younger when
So 3
What?
3 years now.
Do you remember it being scary?
Now it's a beautiful place. Serene, peaceful. Once you make it there, if you know the way, but there's just dangers out there. I really don't think you should be going. I think this is a fool's errand.
Anyway, who's ready to go?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I want to make it clear you did a very bad job of making it like not want to go to place. You made it sound kind of awesome. So,
Yeah, I'm with Kane here. I also really, really just want to go. Like,
do you have any potions?
the easiest way to get them to go to a place is tell them not to go there.
At the mention of the word potions, Tom jumps to his feet. Oh, I got potions and tonics galore. What could I
I'm
get
broke.
you?
I'm broke. I mean free.
All right.
Oh, you could always charge the school, couldn't you?
oh, we're getting 200 coins each for this, and think of it as a business expense, and you will a reimbursement and you will get your money back
You can also always
with no interest.
All right. So either both of you can give me persuasion checks, or one of you give me it with advantage.
I
I can-
won't. 'cause
I
said
have
I'm
plus
broke.
8, so I'll do it.
Or we could play Fate and have Kane do it.
Do you get one roll or two?
You too.
If-
Have
if-
advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My first roll was 16. Second roll.
11. Okay, so yeah.
That's alright. What could you do?
Just think of it as credit.
Look, I can slip you a healing potion or two for the journey, but anything past that, we don't get much business out here past like hair tonics and erectile dysfunction. But
Well, don't worry. You'll also be getting publicity. And I reach out my hand.
Wait, where are these reptiles dysfunctioning? I might be able to help.
not the brightest one, are you? All right.
We bring some ingredients back. We'll just whatever we find on our trip, and you
Oh,
see what you're
sure.
gonna make us from that.
Yeah, if any of you are particularly botanical, feel free to gather whatever you think. I'm always looking for supplies.
My eyes lock on Feldspar. just like.
And Feldspar kind of gives you like a.
Friends should have some knowledge.
Plants aren't really my thing.
Yeah, but you could probably know when one of them's magical, right?
I could figure out a thing or two, but well,
No, it's
don't
okay,
ask me
you
if it's
got
poisonous
this.
or not.
Is Kane okay over there?
I was just about to
I'm
ask.
fine.
So
I'm fine.
Let's
Asgard will go over and put his arm around. Oh, what's wrong? Kane, buddy.
It's nothing.
No, you can tell us. Here, we can go over, and he'll like guide him over, just like a foot away. What's wrong?
He says I'm stupid.
You're not. If you, all right. If you asked a fish to climb up a tree, would you call it stupid?
No, it's a fish.
All right. Now you might not be the best at some things, but damn it, you'll find us these plants. You're good at changing into bears. That's the
It-
best thing we could ask for.
At this point,
Asgard,
Benicio's annoyed. It's like, it's taking. Can we? What's taking so long? What are they talking about over there?
They're asking a bear
As
to
garden, I don't understand the fish metaphor.
What's something that it would impossible for you to do?
Understand the fish metaphor, I guess?
Alright, I wouldn't ask you to understand this metaphor. I understand that you can't understand it. It's alright. I still enjoy you, even though you can't understand the metaphor. Therefore, you're not stupid. Alright?
We're gonna find this plant,
Yes, we are. You know,
and I'm gonna
exactly
eat
what
it.
Looks like.
I'm gonna eat the plant.
Hey, let me
Oh,
stop
my-
you there.
my-
You're not gonna eat the plant.
I'm not gonna.
We'll
I'm not
we'll
gonna
get him
do it.
on
That
this
would be such.
on the way. We'll
That
figure
would be
it out.
overstepping boundaries. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry for
No,
stepping on your side.
yeah. I mean, I understand. I think that you should eventually eat a plant.
For sure. We can go get lunch.
I do-
and eat it.
I do like eating plants.
You're good at it.
Okay. I won't waste any more time.
All right, let's go. You ready, Benicio? Cause you seem ready.
Play us
Ready
out,
whenever you
Benicio.
are.
Play us out.
Play us out, Benicio.
I want to hear.
I get out my drum and I just start annoyingly banging it out of time as we're walking out.
And with like every third bang, you visibly see Estelle wince.
We're enjoying your
This
company
music
already.
sounds great.
All right. So Estelle will lead you to the edge of the forest. She rides out on. She has a beautiful black horse that she rides, and she'll lead you to the edge and kind of point you to a small, slightly overgrown trail. You can see before it was like, if you didn't know it was there, you would have missed it previously. But it's been disused and has grown over even more. Now, if you follow this trail, you should be safe. Once you get to the fork, just hang to the right.
You're gonna take us, right?
No, I won't go any further than here.
But you could be persuaded. I'm kidding. But thank you for taking us this far.
All I'm asking is you to not fuck shit up out there. And then she kind of rears her horse around and trots off.
It was so
Well, we made a
aggressive.
promise. We should stick to it.
You got a mouse in your pocket? I'd make no promise. But yeah, let's go. Let's
Hey,
do
if
this.
somebody
Got a mouse in
expects
my
something of
pocket.
you have to live up to it.
So, tromping down this trail, and almost like pushing your way through at points. You're getting whipped by briars and branches here and there, getting all caught in your hair and fur. It continues on through this kind of thick brush for probably an hour before it widens out into kind of like a more open path area, and it looks like it's just connecting almost to an old disused roadway.
To the right. Right?
And approaching. Oops, need that. Approaching in. This should be everybody's tokens in. Is everybody on the map?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think
Set yourselves up in like marching order, or whatever. You're coming from this way.
This is
Riley
great.
would probably be, I think, second to the front, like behind the front two people.
Kane, I think Kane in the front, Kindling in the back. The two
That's
like
in the middle.
I like to think of Benicio strays back behind the group, easily getting distracted by whatever he sees.
and Kindling just stays behind and shuffles him along in the right direction every few.
I don't want to be hit first. I'm squishy.
So coming up into this kind of disused roadway, you do see in front of you is a cart toppled on its side, contents spilled out, and laying in front of it are two people. No horse seems to be present at all.
Kane's gonna hold his paw up and slowly shrink into the ground and wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay.
going to approach one of bodies. Not even going to check for a pulse. I'm just going to smack the body in the face and see if they wake up. Do I need to roll anything to get them to wake up?
Why don't you roll me a strength check?
Strength check coming. Strength.
I would like to be in queue after this nonsense.
10.
It's a solid, like, meaty slap. No reaction.
All his bones break. Can I do medicine check?
The only reaction is the head that was flat is now on its side. What were you saying?
Can I do a medicine check to see if I should cast Spare the Dying?
Yeah, go for it.
11.
No.
Nope. Okay.
No, there is no pulse, but there also appears to be no visible wounds that you can see, but they are cold and dead.
Did I just smack a dead guy?
Well, first we smacked Kane so hard he went unconscious for no reason. Now we're just hitting it.
That was not we. That was Prince Kidney.
You're right. It's
I mean, he cleaned his clock. I mean, he crumpled like a sack of potatoes.
Kindling
Benicio's
is
laughing.
gonna-
This isn't just me. I'm actually laughing.
Kindling's gonna stay back in this area here, just kind of like make sure that there's nothing down either of these paths. Like once
Okay.
seeing the bodies, just
Give me
watch
a
the back.
perception check.
As Godwin will also be keeping an eye out.
Perception check.
Did I do-
Something familiar out there too.
Oh, everyone.
You see anything, Asgadin? Asgadin?
Possibly.
Doing a quick scan around visually, you don't see anything. Everything seems to be pretty quiet. Then, taking a second of consideration, no, it's very quiet.
Divine sense.
Too good.
Okay.
So just as an action,
Yeah.
detect good and evil.
Yeah. Nothing.
Well, I'm not picking up anything on the divine radar.
I don't feel right.
Do you smell anything, Kane?
Yeah, can I make a perception?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I will listen and sniff. I got a 20.
Ooh.
Your nose up to the wind. At first, it's nothing. It's just the normal dirt and leaves, the occasional bit of poop. But then you catch something else on the wind, something human. And at this point, Asgadin does a 19 hit.
Yeah, definitely.
An arrow flies from above and strikes you in the shoulder and hits you for. Roll initiative, by the way. 9 damage.
Oh, buddy, here we go. Alright, click your token first.
favorite.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. So when you click the token, then do the roll, it'll pop up on roll 20, right?
You know what? I don't think you're beyond 20.
You don't. Your beyond 20 doesn't. Yeah.
Did you?
No!
Extension,
No.
Wait, what?
Ooh, 3 sucks. There's an extension for
Oh.
Chrome called Beyond 20, and it like links the
You-
two.
How do you?
You gotta do the turn. You have to do the turn order. It's in the bottom. It's in the right left hand. What's it called? It's the
Yeah.
clock in
Drop
the.
down menu,
Yeah. You hit the clock, but you had to do it before we rolled. Otherwise, it doesn't.
Okay.
go in.
But we can
How-
just re-roll and re-enter it.
How do I do the turn tracker?
It's on the top left of roll 20. Go down. There should be one that vaguely looks like a clock.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we
it did go in.
Oh wow! Look at
Hell
that.
yeah.
Woo!
Cool.
What do you think?
And then I do me.
Ignore my second roll. I forgot to click my token, so I needed to get myself in the
And
queue.
while Christian waits, or no, wait.
Wait, should I be adding attention?
What did you get?
Oh
Oh,
shit! How much
okay.
was that damage, Brennan?
9 piercing.
Ooh, okay, gotcha. Oh! Yikes! Arf.
Why can't
And
I-
then
oh, alright.
I'll just update in Roll20 my health.
Okay. Is there no easy way to... Can I just drag and drop these guys in? How do I add an enemy to the turn order?
You can right-click them and hit Add Turn on their token,
I see that. Awesome. Thank you.
and then
You
just
tell 'em
manually
really.
type their initiative, or just
Yep. Cool.
If that's,
While there's a lull, I did find out that Red Dead 2 Online comes with Red Dead 2, so...
Nice,
Oh, that's
that's
nice.
huge.
it was so much fucking fun, dude, and I can't wait to get back into it.
Ben, you're going to love the story mode.
I'm playing the story mode, and I'm gonna be honest, the big-ass tutorial where I'm, like, in the snow
it
is
is
so boring.
It'll take a minute to like get past that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's smooth sailing.
once you
after
get
that.
past, it's you
After
want
two.
like once you get
I
past
just
it, the game
rescued-
feels awesome.
I just rescued some guy from a bear, or from a bunch of wolves. Javier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I still need finish, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Click on if you saw the.
Whoa! He's in!
Yo, he's in.
Those are
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Fine. It's,
That, I mean, you got the
it's
natural
good.
one out of your system though, so that's good.
Yeah.
someone remind Big Dumb Boy where it is again.
It's right under.
Next to AC.
Yes, it's next to your armor class. So initiative.
Underneath proficiency, above actions.
To the right of the skills.
There we go. All directions.
It'll be like kind of.
Yeah, if you go to the skill list, it's like
There.
right next
Okay.
to it. Yeah.
There you go.
God. Did I roll it twice again?
It's okay.
Or just okay, cool.
Yeah.
Or no, I did roll it twice. Fuck.
No, it's okay. I always roll twice on accident.
Oh, I didn't put them in the turn order though.
Did you click your token, Christian?
It's okay. Just right click and click add
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Wait.
No, you don't have it. It's a Brennan thing.
It's a Brennan thing.
Oh.
It's a Brennan thing.
Just Brennan
Christian,
things.
You should have known this from playing this game for 4 years.
Stop lying. Lying through your teeth.
All right. Riley, it is your turn. Start us off.
Alright, get ready for this. You guys are going to see this a lot. For my first action, we're going to mage armor. For my bonus action, we're going to revel with blades on, baby. So that's also going to change my AC to, I think, 18, because that's plus...
Broken as hell. Wow.
3 from mage armor, and then plus 3 from my intelligence from my blades on. So that changes.
All right.
it. So I'm going to override my AC. I already have it, like, algorithmically done, so I don't want to waste fun on it.
Yeah, you're good.
And then I'm gonna move. We use cover rules, right?
Yes.
How high is this? I assume 15 feet.
20.
20 feet. Woo! Could I get 3/4 from here?
From the ones you see up there,
Yeah.
possibly.
Okay, then that is my
Yeah.
turn.
All right.
Also, wait, I have a familiar and I totally forgot. If you don't want to do it, doesn't matter.
I can get that coming here in a second. And
then if we're just doing my familiar's turn real quick, then I will give the help action to Kane.
All right. Let me get this to Kane. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty.
Here's your thingy.
Sailing.
Let me give you control of it. There you go. All right. Then on to this feller. Is going to jump out from behind these rocks. Navigating this layer sucks. And it's gonna pull out an axe and come charging at you, Riley, and swing. Does a 21 hit?
Not if I shield, baby. But maybe I shouldn't shield and I should just take it. No, I'm gonna shield. Yeah, I'm gonna shield.
You gonna shield?
Yeah.
So you come and duck behind this tree for cover, and you hear sprinting out from behind the rock behind you. This big, beefy man wielding an axe. He comes and swings it, and the instant before it would contact you, a quick wave of your hand and a note or two in your blade song, and it deflects away as if it struck some sort of invisible force. All right, and that'll be his turn. On to Kane.
Being that Kane cannot reach the people on top of that little cliff face thing there, Kane is going to rah, run his not little, he's a dire wolf, but sprint over and go and attack this person, which I get advantage from pack tactics.
Hell yeah, you do. Ultra advantage.
So 9 damage, and then I need a strength saving throw, and if they fail, they're knocked prone.
It was a natural 2, so he is prone. We'll use ninja icon to say prone. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Bark in his face angrily. Like, think just the most violent dog you've ever seen, just barking and snarling and napping.
So after having his axe magically deflected out of nowhere, this wolf pounces on this guy, tackles him to the ground, and begins yelping in his face. This guy is a little scared. On to Asgadin.
Alright. He's just going to move right over here, kind of behind the tree. I'm going to check this range here. No, perfect. And then he's just going to send out a trusty Eldritch Blast towards, we'll say, this guy here.
Alright, let her rip.
Rolling. No, that was almost 25.
Not quite.
9 hit, right? Okay.
Just short.
Yeah.
It's a weird angle to be shooting at. You're really only seeing like from the chest up, so it's just a small target and you go a little high. Anything else you'd like to do?
That will. I'm just gonna stand more behind the tree, and that will be it.
All right. Dodging this Eldritch Blast, this archer's attention seems to have been drawn to you, and she sees you kind of duck behind that tree for cover, but she's going to try and take a shot at you anyways.
Already hit me, it's okay.
Plus, does a 9 hit?
No, thankfully.
The arrow just wiggles in the tree right next to your face. So the height was right, but it was just to the side and hit the tree. And then her companion up here at the top is going to take aim at, say, Benicio. So Vinicio does a 19 hit.
Probably. How do I check that?
What's your armor
It's-
class?
It's next to initiate.
We didn't. So it's
Oh no.
Does it hit?
yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't know if my mic
Oh, you're
picked it
good.
up. Yeah, it does.
There you go. And you are going to take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow kind of hits you right in your upper thigh.
Oh, oof! It definitely kind of scares him. Vinicio's never scared, but he's definitely distraught after taking an arrow.
Well, what does he do? It's your turn.
All right, first things first. He's probably gonna limp on over. Probably. Oof. Probably behind these rocks for cover. Will that provide cover from the projectiles coming up from the
From that
cliff?
angle, yeah.
Cool. And from here, I'm gonna give Kane some bardic inspiration using my. I'm gonna whip out my loot with an arrow coming out of my leg. In fact, I'll pull it out and use it as a makeshift pick. And I'm just gonna play something extremely hardcore for Kane to jam out to.
Hardcore looting.
And I think I'll.
Looting starts, the shooting starts.
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
All right. On to Feldman. He's going to toss out his camera. He's going to duck behind here. Not behind here. Behind here. Man, these grids don't really line up, do they?
It's like the
And-
hardest part of the 20
Right. And then the camera's going to take a picture of Red Lady up here. That's a natural 2. And that's Feldman's turn. Kindling.
How tall does this cliff look to be?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna.
But it's like sloped in a way where you might be able to possibly climb it. And it looks craggy enough.
I'm
It's not like
gonna
a sheer.
move to here. There. No, I'm gonna move over to here. Actually, I'm gonna move to there. There, and I'm going to. Looking at this guy here, I'm going to cast command.
Mm-hmm.
And so something kind of like darker, a little more sinister than the energy you're used to kindling giving off. This is for anybody that's like around and noticing this, but like something a lot more sinister than the energy you're used to kindling giving off. Sort of like fills his presence for a second as he says the word "approach," and you need to wisdom save.
All right. And Asgadin, you do pick up on that. Wisdom save
Yeah.
is a 13.
That's a failure. Wait, if it meets the DC, it succeeds, right?
Yes.
Then it succeeds.
All right.
So nothing happened.
Damn, good try though. Yeah, you do see like the intense as you reach out with this spell and speak this command word. The eyes on this guy, you see it switch from the look of focusing on you to like, whoa, what's in my head? He's very confused by the whole thing and kind of thrown off. Anything else you'd like to do?
Hey,
Sorry,
So
excuse
that's
me.
my action. I think I have a bonus action skill. I guess that's it. That's all I have to do.
All right. And then leaping out from behind this rock, hiding by the pond, this guy is going to come out and charge Feldman with an axe. And that's a hit for 7 damage. And that's his turn, and we're back to Riley.
Okay, alright.
Oh, there's a new guy.
After my last turn, which was all prep, I'm going to start it off with a little bit more prep. I'm going to cast Shadow Blade Baby. So we'll get in the fight here soon. So that's my bonus action. Which, I'm forgetting all my macros. There, let me mark that off real quick. So that is 3 spell slots I've used. And for my action, I need to see what I roll. When you use the sword to attack, no. When you use, I've never used Shadow Blade before. Do I just do it like a normal?
You can use it just like a regular attack, but if you have like something that, like, for example, they have a few cantrips that say like when you make a weapon attack, you cast a cantrip to do this, or what? Cast this cantrip to do this, and like make a weapon attack. The Shadow Blade counts as that weapon attack. So you could just attack, or you could use a spell or something.
Cool. So if I attack with it, do I what do I like add? Do I use my normal like rapier +5 to hit?
For Shadow Blade,
Yeah.
So you would use your dexterity modifier and your proficiency bonus still.
Okay.
I think that there's a. Can you send where did you send Shadow Blade into the?
You did. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah, can you? Just so that I can see, and then I can tell you a little bit more about the spell based on the wording.
Is there a way to add like a shadow?
Is this a
it's finesse.
thing, or?
It's a spell. You have to cast it as a bonus action, and then you have the sword in your hand.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a bonus action to make a magic sword.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so then my hit will still be +5, so I'm just gonna roll with my my rapier's one.
Go for it.
To see if it hits. Here's rolling.
You are attacking with advantage because he's prone.
Whoa! Neat. Okay, did that go through? Not yet. Any second now. It's natural 20, baby.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Cool. And then I need to fix this website, dude. Spells. What is it? 2d8 for Shadow Blade? Yes. Cool. Do I roll twice or do I double it for us? What do we do?
Well, have we had a crit before? Damage?
If we crit, I would say we double dice. I think we had a crit do double dice before, but like because I think
wanna be
Abe crit.
consistent with whatever we've done.
Alright, cool.
Oh, Abe
But-
did crit. Yeah, double dice.
Okay. Oh, you got it. So rolling, so that's 9 plus. Still rolling. 5. So 14 damage. Sorry, that took a long time.
Alright.
So, do prone people get opportunity attacks? Just out of curiosity.
He could, but he'd be attacking at disadvantage if he's attacking with melee while prone.
Okay, well.
But regardless, he's not going to be making any attacks because he fucking did.
Oh shit! Would you look at that?
Could you describe how you just describe this blow? I'd like to hear you describe it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I flavored my rapier to actually be like a ceremonial fan. So I think that the Shadow Blade is like just like a shadowy ceremonial fan that I just kind of conjure in my hand, and I do like a fucking kind of like a spin with like a ton of weight on my fan, and like is this throat exposed?
Oh yeah.
I go straight for the throat, and I just totally like sever it.
A spray of crimson splashes across. A little bit gets on Kane in dog form. It's a gruesome sight, and was like a dance, strangely enough.
And then
anything else?
My rabbit will wait 5, 10, 15. Can I give advantage to your camera?
I don't see why not.
All right. My rabbit does a cute little pose in front of your camera and gives it the help action. And then that.
All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. That guy is dead now. On to Kane.
Awesome. Seeing that that man is dead, he's gonna revel in the shower of blood for a moment, and then I measured it out. I have just enough to make it here. And I'm gonna attack. This is an
Alright.
enemy, correct?
Yes, it is. Go for it.
– 21 with 8 piercing, and I need the strength save.
All right. That's a natural 3. He is prone. Good hit. Anything else?
Kane, while doing this, I don't know if this will cost a bonus action or anything, but Kane is trying to make himself as loud and as scary as possible, and he is trying to make it appear to the people on the cliff that he is just darting across the field and ripping through all of their ground people. Kane's trying to make himself appear to be the biggest threat, so all of their attention is drawn to him.
Give me a intimidation check or performance check.
I'll do perform. It doesn't matter. I have 0 for both. 2.
Well, you sure do sound aggressive. You're not sure. You're not sure if it's drawing their attention.
They've killed
or
me
not.
before, probably. I'm nothing new.
All right. Anything else?
That is it. He is just going to stay
Back
there.
to Asgadin.
Alright. Shit. Those two are still up there. Can I see both of them from where if I
Yeah.
duck around the tree
Yeah,
a
you
little
could.
bit? Alright. Let me double check on range real quick. Character token. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, on the one with the bow, I'm going to cast Mind Spike. So they need to make a wisdom saving throw. Or take this or half damage. And I rolled really well for damage.
Is a 12 on the wisdom save.
That fails.
All right, and 15 damage. All right. And was that to the one on the left?
Yes, and I believe there's something else that comes along with it. I also know their location until the spell ends, which is up to an hour.
She's
it's
right there.
Concentration. Just as long as we're on the same plane of existence. I believe that's all. So I basically just reach into her mind and just stab a little bit around the frontal lobe.
And you see she was like taking aim at somebody, and then as soon as the final word from your spell hits, she looses the arrow and it just flies off wildly. She drops to her knees holding her head in her hands.
It's a tough one for both of us. And then, yeah, I'll just stick behind my tree. That'll be my turn.
All right. And it's back to her turn, and she kind of shakes it off, looks up, and she sees she has blood running down her nose, and a little bit coming out of the corner of her eye, and she kind of looks and locks eyes back with where you were, and she is going to slide down the side of the hill here.
Oh, didn't have to do that.
And move there. And then she is going to reach into her quiver and grab a handful of arrows, and she's going to toss them on the ground right in front of her. A group of 5 arrows. And that's her turn. And on to this guy.
She threw arrows onto the ground.
She took 5 arrows and like spiked them into the ground, point down.
All right. Gotcha.
All right, and now the guy that Kindling tried to command is going to put his bow on his back and reach off his hips and grab 2 throwing axes and towards Kindling.
This is
So
what
kind
I'm
of-
wanting.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
And a 17.
That hits.
All right. And you will take 4 damage from this axe as it just kind of like grazes by you, and you more feel just like the impact of it hitting you than you feel any cutting or anything like that. It's more just like a solid thunk to it. But this guy, after lobbing these 2 axes to you, you can still see he's got all of his focus on you and just this rage building up inside of him. Vinicio.
All right. Kind of get up, and I kind of make my way over to. It's gonna remind me how to do the marker again. Remember how to?
Yeah, what kind of marker?
The little.
Like a ping.
Yeah, just the ping.
Yeah, just click and hold it down for like 1 second, and I'll ping it.
Oh, and it just does it?
Yep.
Didn't it? That. Okay. I'm going to make my way over to this guy over here. 2, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to use my rapier. And I will roll. That worked.
It rolled for damage and you rolled a hit first.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. And you're trying to hit whom?
This MF.
Oh, I'm sorry. That guy's dead. Yeah, he's.
He's already dead.
I mean, I bet you'll hit him.
Now
You can rewind that if you want.
Yeah, you can retcon.
I can't remember where I was.
Like here-ish?
I think
Right.
I was behind this rock.
Or, oh, no,
like
yeah,
right
you're behind
here.
the rock. Yeah.
I think I was right here.
You totally were. Yeah, that's exactly.
So I'm gonna go 2, 5, 6. Get a little closer to 5. And
This guy here is alive but prone. You got this woman alive here, and you got this guy up here. Oh, actually, as you step up here, one of the arrows that she threw down in the ground zooms out of the ground and flies towards you.
not again!
I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Boy.
be afraid of arrows by the end of this.
Yeah, I know.
Did the initiative order go away for anyone else?
Yeah, it's gone.
For me.
I missed it.
It's
Yeah,
back.
it is.
10.
My bad.
You're good.
That does not succeed. And this arrow is going to strike you in the exact same spot.
Are you
like
fucking kidding?
right back in the same hole. But hey, it's already been there, so it's only going to do 4 damage this time.
Okay. I think Vinicio's just gonna fall down on the ground next to this dead guy. He's just gonna look over. He's like, "I'm sorry, I smacked you. Might see you soon here." Is he able to tell how this dude died? Was it?
I mean, just looking over them quickly, you don't see any visible wounds at all.
I just wanted to know if it was from arrows or not. And as I'm lying on the ground, I'm gonna cast a healing spell on who's taking the most damage. Is it Riley?
You. No, I haven't
Probably you.
It's only been you and Asgidon.
Yeah.
Oh, I took damage.
That reach?
Oh yeah, you took a little bit.
Cool. Then I'll.
No, don't heal me. I'm only 4 down, and I've got like second most in the
Heal
group.
yourself.
Oh, can I cast it
Yeah.
on myself?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! I'm gonna cast it on myself.
Selfish.
Let's gaslight Christian into thinking he can only heal us.
Go ahead, cast healing spell, and just kind of lay on the ground next to this corpse as I'm just cursing arrows.
So healing word's only a bonus action, and you still have your action left.
You can do your one cantrip, Vicious Mockery, I think. Or is
Mhm.
it this-
Vicious
yeah,
mockery.
where you insult someone.
Okay.
Yeah, you say.
I'm gonna verbally
"Fucking
berate the
nasty."
person who shot the arrow. This person.
Yeah. Do I
Yeah.
need to do a save on that, or is it an
Check.
attack?
Yeah, I think it's a.
Sorry, I should be prepared.
Should be.
I think you're right, James. I was reading it. It's a charisma save.
It's a natural 5, so probably not. So go ahead and roll your damage. Ooh! Spiky, 1 damage.
Oh, sweet.
Hey,
Cool,
the damage
I'll
isn't
take it.
damage.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. On to Feldspar. So the camera has been given the help action, so it's going to take a shot at the woman who's jumped down. And that is a hit. Is this Kokiri Village?
This is the Theophany remix of Woods and Mystery. Lost Woods.
Well, it got me feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I love it.
It's really getting me going.
Damage.
He did the music for the Bridge of Spirits.
I've yet to play that, but it looks fun.
And then Feldspar is going to shift here and attack the guy who's prone with his hammer. Advantage. A natural 1 and an 8. Don't think that'll hit. Onto Kindling.
Finally! I'm gonna scream finally. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna say fine. I'm too good playing that game. And then I'm gonna firebolt. I'm gonna cast firebolt.
Ooh. Alright.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Oh, let's go. Who are you firebolting?
Oh, sorry, I'm firebolting the one guy.
I figured.
We're in a little bit of a lock right now. Can I? Ooh, I can. Sorry. There we go.
Did you take flames?
Sorry, that's crit damage that I just rolled in
In which?
10.
Oh, 10?
10.
Nice.
Sorry.
Fraud!
10. That's actually it matches what rolled in the roll 20.
Well, fuck yeah.
That 2 is just the extra second die, but it's
Anything else?
yeah, I am going to use the rest of my movement to get a little closer to him so that he can
Alright.
reach me next turn.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, damn right I will. I'm terrible at this, guys. This is my bad stat.
Let's see.
Oh, wait.
Show me the money.
Okay!
And as you move forward to approach this guy, zooming out from the left, one of the arrows planted in the ground flies at you. You're going to take a solid 7 damage from that.
What?
And it kind of hits you
Nice.
like right in the small of the back. It doesn't go in deep, but it's enough to like leave an annoying little pinch. Little pinch. All right, and anything
I don't
else?
even notice because I'm like paying too much attention to the other guy. I'm like, whatever. What is this pain? I think I've only got a bonus action, which I will not do. So,
Coolio. All right. This poor son of a gun is gonna stand up so he can get rid of his name now. And then he is going to take his massive axe and he's gonna turn around and try to chop the doggy. That is
Son of a
a
bitch.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And you will take 11 damage.
I don't care.
And then he's going to move here. You may take an opportunity attack if you wish.
I will. I'll bite him. Do I? Yes, I do.
Does he lick his lips before he takes the bite?
Yeah, he puts a bib on.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
I need a strength save.
Strength save. And plus his strength, which is... That is a 12.
He falls. I bite him in the ankle.
Oh wow! So he
I
doesn't even
run away.
get away. Yeah.
I just say no and yank him back down to the ground.
I'm gonna give him the no sign. All right. I guess that's his turn. Back to Riley.
So I see this floopy goober up here.
Mhm.
And what is my bonus action? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I'm not gonna do it first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You're fucked. I try to warn Riley. I'm like, Riley, no!
God.
Oh
You
no!
have to go play on this one's Riley.
And as you come out from like behind the cart, out of nowhere, this arrow zooms and flies and will hit you for 6 damage.
That's also going to be my concentration on the line.
Yeah, so that'd be what, DC 10?
Yeah. So that's 16.
Thank you for reminding me about concentration.
I try to remember because I feel like I cheat if I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have advantage on before casting? No.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna put.
Where is it?
Where are you,
We're gonna Misty Step, that's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh.
Misty Step up there with them, which takes me to 30 feet. So I go 3. And I'm gonna swing at him.
Oh, nice. That's a hit.
Cool. Then rolling for damage, it's 2d8. From Shadow Blade? 2d8.
Mhm.
Plus. What do I add to it? For Shadow Blade? It's finesse, right? So I add dex.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So 2d8.
it's
plus
dex.
3. So 13 damage.
All right. So this guy has his eyes locked with kindling, kind of staring him down from the top of the hill. He's just thrown these weapons, and then you, nothing personnel kid, TP right next to him, and a quick stab in the side. It draws a massive gout of blood from him, and he looks at you with shock, like, "How the fuck did you get up here?" He's not dead yet, but oh boy, is he looking spicy.
he was too busy looking in my eyes. Great job, Riley.
My rabbit,
And rabbit.
will give the help action to Lucio.
Can your rabbit give me a dexterity saving throw?
This is horseshit.
Oh, don't you fucking dare.
You're so mean. I hope that this is the only one.
This is
that's
giving Vinicio PTSD, like, for arrows. Like,
You've
if something
seen
happens
three
to the
after
little rabbit, he actually, something, like, he will be traumatized.
You kill this rabbit. I have a
It's-
rabbit.
How much
in
HP?
the home.
It has 1
Uh,
HP.
The rabbit goes and starts leaping towards Vinicio and disappears in a puff of smoke.
There's no way I could, like, dive in the way or catch it.
It doesn't even make it to you because it's leaving from like here.
Oh.
By the time it gets here.
This is so sad.
Oh man!
It's not dead, it's just gone.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Kane, it's to you.
Kane hears
James, there's a
that
song I
happen,
need you to
I
play.
assume,
No,
right?
I gotta put the. Yes.
Funeral. And did that come from a trap or a person? Would Kane know, or just I assume not, because Kane's focused on eating this guy alive.
I would say you probably didn't see that get planted, so you don't know. You could assume that the arrows are coming from
yeah.
the woman with the bow.
Gotcha. Well, I'll just keep eating this guy, but angrier somehow.
All right, go for it.
The line has been crossed. Is he still technically? Okay, cool. No. Nat 20,
crit.
baby!
All right.
14 damage, and I need a strength save. Oh, he's already prone, so it doesn't
And
matter.
he's already dead. Go ahead and describe in detail how you eviscerate this man.
As he bites into his ankle to pull him back onto the ground as he tries to leave, he's preparing to lunge at him, but he hears the sound of the rabbit dying and kind of looks and watches the last little bit of the magical dust disappear, turn back towards the guy on the ground, and just open his mouth wide, dive straight forward into the throat, and just press his paws into the guy's chest. And not yank the throat out, but essentially latch himself there and using his the claws on his paws as if he was sort of digging a hole in the ground, just rip into his chest and then finally leap off, ripping the throat out. He is just covered in blood at this point.
And Feldspar caught quite a bit of. He was in the splash zone there.
Yeah, probably.
It is a scene.
And after he's done tearing him apart, he's gonna let out the loudest howl he can to again try and let the
Give me
other
another
know
intimidation check.
that he is trying to eat them all. Another 11. Or no, the other one's terrible. It's like a 2.
I'm gonna save against this for.
Everyone
Okay,
of
Feldspar.
these has failed, I think.
My
Asgard.
intimidation rolls with my charisma, so
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a little quick step right here and then cast take a deep breath in.
Did you take a
Deep
step? You
breath.
said.
I'm going to not take a step.
Give me a dexterity saving
I
throw.
made a mistake.
there's been a severe lapse in my decision making.
Guys, I found a guy with arrows in him
Alright.
as one of the one of the token things.
And as you take this step, the arrow flies towards you and just barely whizzes past your head.
Oh my! I didn't know that.
Okay, center. Gonna breathe in, breathe out, and the breath out is gonna form into like a more of a blue, glittery energy all around him, and he's using mage armor on himself, and that'll be his turn.
Okay.
All right.
Is that the first one that's missed?
Yeah. Yeah. it is.
Yeah.
Vinicio.
That was the only. That was the fifth arrow.
That was the last one.
Yeah, roll 20 is a cruel lover when it comes to important dice rolls.
All right, 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure.
And then just for reference, I have my HP and AC on my character. I believe the AC is in the blue circle.
Oh, that's nice. How handy.
I gotta do that.
My HP is in the red, my speed is in the green, and my AC is in the blue.
Hey, Brennan, what's
I didn't
the
think I
ailment on my character?
That's concentration, I guess.
Oh, cool. Oh,
That's for me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's more for me.
That's
All right,
smart.
cool. So at this point, bow lady is gonna prepare her bow, reach back, draw another arrow, and draw it. But while she's doing this, you can see she's kind of like muttering something under her breath, and she's gonna let this arrow fly towards the death wolf.
Bring it. I can't die.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Right. So first of all, you're gonna take 4 damage, and then from this arrow impacts you, and then it kind of falls to the ground and falls apart as like a bunch of seeds almost. And then immediately sprouting up from the ground, covering the area is just a mass of thorns and briars. So I will need
Strength.
you and Feldspar to make dexterity saving throws.
X, gotcha. And on that 20.
Oh, nice. And Feldman got a lot. So you are only going to take...
For some reason, it rolled 2 DM, but you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I see.
Calling
It's
him Feldman now is so fucking funny to me.
you are each going to take 4 piercing damage. And I'm going to mark that out. about that area. Wow, my brown color is kind of failing me here. But yeah, y'all can see the vague area.
And is that difficult terrain now?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, and it's all like spiky, thorny, ouchy.
So it theoretically will hurt me if I try and move through it?
You could assume as much. It definitely, like, you wouldn't dive into a pool full of daggers, but yeah. At this point, we're to this guy up here. He's going to just attempt to grapple Riley. So you can give me acrobatics or athletics.
It's generous. Well, acrobatics is pretty good. 21?
Yo!
You got a 19. Ah. All right. So he kind of lunges for you, but you just kind of twirl and dip away without breaking song. And then seeing this, he's just kind of like, "Oh, fuck that!" And he's gonna jump down and take his chances with this guy, and he will take a little bit of falling damage, but that's fine. Okay.
How far is that up? I don't.
That's 20 feet, so about like 10 foot each thing there.
Not the decision I would have made.
Better than dealing with her.
Benicio, your turn.
Dude, I don't even know. I almost want to play dead. I'm so scarred. I'm still just like in shock and awe. So this person's still alive, right?
Very much so, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna full send it, and I think I can turn 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna just attempt to slash her face open with my rapier.
Okay.
So I roll this first. Oh.
Not quite.
Oh, no.
She's very nimble and very dexterous. So as you try to, slice at her face with your weapon, she just kind of dodges it to the side, Matrix style.
Sorry. Yes,
Anything else you'd like to do?
Action. I guess I can throw some unsettling words at her before I end my move.
That's an action. But you get a bonus action though, so you can still do like inspiration.
Oh, unsettling words? Vicious. I thought that was vicious mockery.
Both actions.
Bonus actions under, or unsettling words under bonus actions for me.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you're eloquent. That's you're right. Yeah.
Cool. Basically tell her she can't kill me because I'm already dead inside. So I'll end my turn there.
Does she have to do anything for that, or what's the unsettling word?
Oh, my bad. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 use of your bardic inspiration and choose 1 creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the bardic inspiration die.
So -4 to her next save.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
And then we're on to Feldspar. Let me pull up his character sheet so I can see what he's doing. Boop, 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 doo. That he is going to
Ouchie! Oh, pain! Oh, this hurts so much!
take some pain from that. All right. And then he's going to cast. Who's looking most hurt here?
I would imagine.
Could be kindling.
Dog's fine.
Benicio healed themselves.
Did heal myself 7.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna cure.
I'm not
cure
quite
wound
bloody.
you anyways. No, he's terrified of the dog. He's not gonna heal the dog. Apologies.
Good. None taken. It's my goal to get hit and die.
Perfect. Kindling. Heal for 11.
Ooh.
The 7 plus 4. Go.
Nice.
And then
I'm at max.
bonus action for the camera to shoot. That is a 16, which hits. And then... Wow, great damage. 3 damage! Woo! Kindling!
Quick question for the DM.
Quick answer for the player.
Can I pour Divine Smite into a fist attack, into an unarmed
It's
strike?
a weapon attack, yeah.
Yes!
You are.
Okay.
That is so controversial right now. And it's so
I am literally just gonna be like, cause I've never once drawn my greatsword. It's still on my back. I'm gonna be like, well, you just made my shit list, pal. And then give him a punch the same exact way that I did it to
Kane.
Kane, yeah.
Give me
So
an
I'm
attack
gonna go
roll.
ahead and roll that. 18.
That hits.
That hits. So I'm going to pour a Divine Smite into it. Yeah.
Should go ahead and
The
describe
Divine
your
Smite.
blow here.
Hang on, that's just the Divine Smite. I need to also show my
Your unarmed strike.
unarmed strike damage. 5. Okay. Yeah. Bam. I think that it's kind of like, you know what? Can I specify that it's non-lethal just to knock him out?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to knock him out. And it's kind of like it looks brutal. Like he's probably lost a tooth, but he's just out cold. He's like sleeping. You can hear him snoring. He's going honk chew, honk chew, honk chew.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
I wanna, like, cause I've still got my bonus action, correct? Can I use my bonus action to like take his weapons?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
grab them. I'm gonna grab his weapons, and then that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. So he had the 2 throwing axes that he had already thrown at you, and then he
Okay.
had the bow, and then he has a short sword.
Okay.
All right. And then back to Riley.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna bonus action Misty Step. I'm being not responsible with these spell slots. And just to go safety. Wait, how does verticality work when doing? So if Misty Step's 30 feet, but it's a blink, do I still calculate the like?
Technically, but I don't want to do math, so no.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just go here, and I'll do a good old fashioned. Well, oh, I can still move after I have Misty Step. So 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. I might not even need to. Okay, so I'm here, and then I'm gonna do a booming blade on this guy. Do I get flanking?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I'm doing booming blade with my one thing, my shadow blade, my fan. So that is this to hit to that roll, and then I'll do a second one. Does 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool, cool. So then booming blade is just a melee attack. If the target willing wait. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal damage. And then, okay, cool. So that is 2d8 plus 3, and then I'm doing that now. So 9 plus 3. Wow, that's a lot. So that's 12, and they are sheathed in booming energy. So if they move, they take 1d8, and then that is my turn.
Well, actually, that kills her. So why don't you go ahead and describe your blow?
Yes.
Wow, I got a lot of blood on my hands today.
Yeah.
I just totally blinked from up there, and with that like carried Fey teleportation momentum, do another like spin and slash with like all my weight carried over, almost like a haymaker, but with my fan.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I go for the throat again. I'm noticing a trend here, but it just seems to be the best
With
way to do it.
A beautiful flourish and a swipe of blood spraying across the field, and the battle comes to an end.
I'm gonna pick up the one that I've got kind of like asleep. I'm gonna pick him up by the shirt collar and just drag him with me over to the rest of the group and throw him into the center of all of us and just like right here, around where we are. Actually, it's probably like here, but I'm gonna throw him down and be like, "This one's alive. I made sure."
Kane is sitting patiently within a pile of thorns.
Oh, at this point, they do retract back into the ground once she's died.
And then the wolf, just still covered in blood, will just kind of approach the group and sit down next to the unconscious guy.
And Feldspar scoots away.
You are one bloody hound.
Doesn't respond at all, just staring at the body.
What can I do to look for more arrow shenanigans? What should that be? I don't want to get home alone, you know?
You're
could
gonna
run
look,
around the whole area.
you can give me an investigation check
Okay, cool.
for survival. You're good.
Cool.
Well, you've got 3 eviscerated people and 1 beaten, battered, and bloodied boy here in front of you.
Should I spare him? Should I do spare the dying? Or he's not.
He's unconscious.
He's fine.
He's not, okay.
But we need a plan for when he wakes up. I think we should ask him some questions.
Okay.
I can handle that if you like.
Does anyone have rope or
Time
something?
up first.
Yeah, someone has rope. Someone always has
should
rope.
all have some
I had some rope. I gave it to Abe last session
Shit.
or last time we went out on an
I should
excursion.
have some here.
Kane is gonna open his jaws and slowly lower them and just gently place the wolf jaws around the guy's ankle and just hold himself there.
Kane, bad boy. No. No.
Slinks his way back.
I'm gonna give Kane like a little bit of a pat on the head, sort of like
It's soaked in blood, drenched. Your hand comes away completely red.
it was red before.
At this point, the unconscious guy kind of begins to stir a little bit. It seems to be coming to.
When he wakes up, I want to make sure the first thing he sees is like my intimidation face.
Roll me your intimidation check.
Can I assist since I'm a dire wolf?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just the two of us. I'm patting his head and I'm like,
How do you roll helping in this? Do I roll or does he get advantage?
Kick. Oh.
You either get advantage or both of you roll separate.
Take advantage for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna need it. Fuck.
And he kind of comes to. You guys tied him up, right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have anything to time up with.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, Asgadin had
Oh,
it.
did. Oh, I must have missed that.
All
You're
right.
all
So
good.
he kind of. First thing he notices is being tied up. And he fights against it for a second. And then he looks up and sees the Lord of Fire petting his bloodhound.
Oh! Cats! Oh, what fresh hell have I gotten myself into?
You tell me.
Oh my god.
You chose to attack.
So what of it?
What were
It's a
you?
living.
Who are you working for?
And like I tell you,
I'm gonna like have Kane. I'm gonna look at Kane.
Kane opens his jaw and places it on his ankle very gently, and even like moves his head just to give him a small little like itch. You
He
know?
listens to me, and I don't know how well he listens to you.
You can give me another batch of intimidation check.
Yes, this time. I'm helping Kane.
You might want to take this one,
actually,
Chief.
Both of you do it with advantage. How about that?
Okay.
You can tell that to the cleaning lady, because she dusts, and she'll be dusting you.
Yeah.
What?
The fuck? Yeah. I have no charisma.
Hey, Kimling, did you roll?
I did. I rolled with advantage through the Roll20 app, and it gave me 2 1s.
Oh no.
What?
Uh,
Oh my god.
This man's a hard ass. He's unbreakable.
and he just kind of like sizes you up for a second and then spits in your face, a little bit of blood.
It like singes.
Yeah, and you can see he's kind of like, what the fuck?
I'm like a little taken aback. I like step back a little bit.
Right, so either finish me off or get out of here and let me crawl away and die in peace.
And I say, here's the thing. You're gonna tell us who you work for and what's up. And I'm gonna roll a persuasion, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Go for
Good
it.
cop, bad cop.
Yay!
Yo!
A viable option.
Well, you seem the most reasonable out of all these lot.
I'm not.
I never got a name. She just told me I'm not supposed to let anyone through here.
What else?
Well, that's all. She gave us each 100 gold.
Alright, who wants to kill him?
No.
Hey, well, I was helpful. I gave you information.
Yeah, now you have no more.
Like,
Fucking hell.
what does her voice sound like? How tall was she? Did you communicate?
She's human. Very thick accent.
What kind of thing?
Have you ever been to Kindness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she sounded like she was from Kindness. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright.
Look, we only spoke for a couple minutes. I mean, you only killed my legs. That's all I got.
Group meeting.
Can I gauge and see if he's telling us all he knows, or
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Where there? Come on.
Oh yeah.
What is
Everything
happening?
close.
You read this guy like a fucking novel, man. You know him better than you know yourself.
Alright. I think we got everything we're gonna get here, friends.
Hey,
Might as well just let him go.
I've got. What did you say?
He said, let me go.
I was under
unless
the
you-
impression there were no survivors.
Excuse me, are you part of the group meeting, Mr. Tied Up Man?
What else am I gonna do? Feel like I should have a say in my own fate.
Sit there and shut your mouth.
Kane's gonna sit on his chest, or more like on his like, lap, and like just stare face to face at him.
It's horrifying.
All right, guys, I
Hang on. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 does hit.
No.
Take 4 damage as he headbutts you.
He doesn't flinch. He just continues
And
to stay there
He
and
kind of
stare at
locks
him.
eyes with you, and you can kind of just you can catch a little bit of respect in that look now.
All right. Kane, are you okay?
It doesn't budge. It is eye to eye with him.
Listen, I was getting some weird vibes about the girl who wrote us up here, and I don't know. I guess she could be a suspect now. Woman from Kindness, the only one we know.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
Thick accent like that.
I don't
No
trust them.
one woman from kindness. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thick accent. Paid him all 100 gold
Yeah.
to stop us. Wait, buddy, were you supposed to stop just us? Was it us you were looking for?
I wasn't told no names, no descriptions. I was just told stay here. If anybody tries to come along, stop them, kill them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this is a busy road. Somebody had
How
to
long
know
have you
that
been
I'm
stationed?
I've been up here for about a month.
Alright. Definitely.
She gave us those 2 sods over there.
And he kind of indicates towards the 2 bodies.
They don't seem to rot or nothing, but they're good bait.
Let's Let's leave him tied up here. Just go.
Oh, well.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
can
he
clearly-
might have some payment for us.
Just like kind of. We just took him with us.
I don't know.
Who wants to carry him?
I'm not a fan of his
Well, we
ugly
tie up
mug.
like his arms or something, and then just kind of have him come with us.
You could just have a firebolt prepared right behind his head.
It could work. It's a snapshot ready from Feldman's camera.
Oh, he's already gotten like the full like mugshot, front and the profile, like everything.
This story is gonna shoot the ratings up.
Yeah.
I think.
What a scoop.
I don't want to kill him, but I don't want to let him get away,
Well, what would other journalists do?
Let's take his arms.
Oh, whoa, just kill me at that point. Jesus.
I say
Arm
we
and a
just
leg or both
steal
arms?
No,
as
we've
one
got like
besides
3.
his
Oh, yeah. I think we should keep it with this closed. But we've got like 3 options here. Like, pretty much 2 options. Leave him here, or take him with us. I guess set him free is a third, but I don't think that any of us are vouching for that one.
Yeah.
I'm taking a limb.
I am
You're
not
not.
that one.
I'm taking a limb.
You're not taking a limb. Okay,
I'll take his hand.
Is he what is he like orcish? What is he?
Yeah, he's like half orc.
He's half orc. This is a person. This is a humanoid person, and
And he
cannot-
killed a rabbit, damn it!
It's a,
Oh, that wasn't me.
Familiar.
it's a familiar.
We'll be back.
That was her. She crazy anyways.
Yeah. What did you ever meet these people before? That now, or is this the first time you're meeting them?
It's a mercenary life, isn't it?
You
Never
got
know
the
who you're with.
gold already. They pay in advance.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Kind
he's
of
just-
dumbass takes a job without getting paid first.
I think he's just on rough, tough times. You gonna do this again?
Maybe.
I'm taking a limb.
Oh,
Hey,
you are
guys,
not.
I'm
I'm taking a limb.
No, right, okay.
Do I need to roll
Next
something?
time-
I'm taking his right hand. I'm slicing it.
Yeah, give me give me an athletics check. This is
Oh no.
this is like rending and tearing strength.
Oh, I rolled a
Can
15.
I impose disadvantage on him somehow?
You can try to interfere, yeah.
I'm gonna do. Can I just get a reaction to try and shove him?
Yeah. Yeah, shove's good.
What is that, strength?
I want to
Yeah.
aid. Can I like aid Riley? I don't want them to take an arm
Yeah,
or anything like
Yeah.
Taking a
yeah.
hand. Shit.
Yeah, you can either
that.
give Riley
Okay.
advantage or go in yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Riley advantage.
Okay, alright.
Riley's got this.
So that's a.
Wait, is it strength? Yeah.
Well, the 17 beats the 15, so we'll say you just barely hold back.
Jesus, we don't want. What are you gonna do with the hand?
He doesn't deserve it.
While this is all happening,
You should
Kane-
understand. You lost
Kane
your
is just
rabbit.
gonna bite the neck. While everyone's deliberating on what's happening, the wolf just lunges forward and just rips into the neck.
Guys,
Not going for like a brutal pain, like he is intentionally trying to kill him as fast as possible.
Give me attack roll with advantage.
That is a 15.
That'll do it. Oh, strength save. Nat 20. He doesn't go prone. He dies standing up.
Oh my god. Well, now's your chance. Go for the hand. he's not going
Doesn't mean
anywhere.
as much anymore.
Well, this has not.
You
been,
watch. Oh, sorry, go on.
This has not been the most professional hostage situation we could have imposed.
Yeah, I mean, we committed a crime and we're supposed to be reporting on it.
It's true.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid.
There are a ton of.
We could
dead
have set
bodies.
this man on a different path.
We had him detained.
Next time we see him, we'll take the arm.
bad boy.
I'm getting a limb.
As you're communicating towards
All right,
Kane,
now.
you watch as he is now just sort of wandering the area and sniffing around, acting a lot more wolf-like than someone who is turned into a wolf.
Mhm.
And after that starts to happen, the morph breaks and Kane transforms back to normal.
Is he still acting wolf-like as a king?
Yeah, as soon as he comes back to Kane, he's just gonna examine himself to make sure he doesn't have any of the blood on him and just kind of look at the others and walk over.
Gotcha.
Does the blood stay with your transformation, or does it kind of disappear with it?
I imagine it would disappear if it were on the transformed body.
It disappears.
Wow.
All right.
Sorry about that. The longer that I do it, the more the influence of the animal takes over.
It was pretty primal.
Yeah.
To keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't really know where we go from here. We definitely don't want to be caught around this militia of dead bodies. I don't think that'd be a good look for us.
I was see if there's anything useful on him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check the one that's by the tree.
So that guy had a battle axe on him, a set of studded leather armor, a pouch containing about 80 gold, and then just various little bits of adventuring gear on him. His gear doesn't look to have been incredibly well maintained, but it's functional.
Is anyone still damaged?
Yeah, I can heal myself up though.
Feldspar's hurt a bit, but he'll be fine.
I am. Whoever's hurt more can take it.
Okay, does anyone have like a hard cutoff point for tonight?
I don't.
Do we have an assignment?
Or like an assigned end time?
Just got.
What's
I
up?
think as long as we're done before like. I think as long as we're done before like.
What time you cut
I'm
out?
sorry, you
Break
cut
me
out.
I'm sorry. Would 11 be a good stopping point?
That'd be good. Or well, I'm saying we have like one encounter left, but it might go on. I don't know.
If you need to dip during, I'm sure
Yeah.
we wouldn't go much longer after
Yeah.
you left anyways.
That's true.
It's up to you though.
Okay. No.
Yeah, if you need to call it, just give us like a heads up and we'll figure it out.
Or alternatively, we could like pause the session here and go in next week if that's fine. Or
Do you have another session
fine with
left
both.
worth of
I'm cool.
content?
it could be a session's worth. Like it could either be, like this much content left or this much content left. So if I had the extra week, I could fluff it out a bit more.
Gotcha. Who's supposed to DM next week? Alex?
I was, but I'm totally cool with Brennan taking over
Are you
my
sure?
week. Yeah.
I don't want to step on your
of course.
toes.
I would rather we finish the actual story that you have planned out than rush it at all.
Then let's do that.
Good.
Actually,
Sounds good. to
gives me
me.
even more time to assignment.
You should probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the assignment's a little more important.
Yeah, and it's totally my fault. I didn't even realize that I had. Shh.
That's okay. Cool.
That's all right. That's all right.
We're good.
I'll get Chief.
Hell yeah, brother. Good session.
Yeah, that was.
It was good.
I
I,
agree.
like this. Is heartbreaking. Dang.
I just
I'm
feel like
sorry
this
for
was
killing
the
your
first-
rabbit.
This was the first
It was a
session.
very cool battle aspect.
Yeah.
It was very creative. I like
Yeah.
that. Well,
That's
I liked it, but it broke my heart.
It's like you're fighting-
Vinicio didn't like it at all.
I feel like everybody's character kind of shined this.
Yeah, everybody had their little moment. It was great.
Everybody's character like had their defined like beats.
Mhm.
Like we got a good glimpse of how our archetypes are.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I think everybody. got
Very
a chance
fun
to-
characters.
We should totally have
Great.
art done by next session too. No promises.
Yeah.
I think that would give
Mhm.
us enough time
Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't see. You said you had like linked your Venmo or whatever. I didn't.
No,
I
I
didn't
was
see
going
that.
to, and then
Yeah, okay.
my artist needs a little more time for like that many commissions.
Oh, that's cool.
So we should. I'll post it as soon as I'm about to. Or after I-
Bunny, holy
Is that
bunny!
new art
Butter
for
boy.
you?
I looked it up just for roll.
Oh, okay.
I definitely change it though.
Okay. Well, send me the picture and what you would change about it.
Okay, for sure. So I haven't gotten about that yet. I don't know how I've forgotten about it.
No, you're good. And that goes for everyone. Some of you already sent me that, which is totally good.
We're gonna have conflicts on top of this sometimes, and that's all right.
Mhm.
You know, it's nothing to frown upon. We just deal with it when we get there. You know.
Yeah, and as the semester goes, I'm going better.
And
sure, when certain deadlines are and chunking out time,
yeah,
specific activities.
Yeah.
Not
realistically
it's gonna get
too.
more hectic.
Like, if you ever have to sit out a session, I mean, we've got enough players to fill the space.
And we can always do guests.
Like,
I have a ton of people
Joey
that
is
do
missing.
Yeah.
I just feel bad if I miss something I could. But
Well,
at
I've
the
got
same
plenty of
time,
people who could be guests for sure.
Me too.
That's
I'll be a
I
guest.
have a few people as well.
Brendan, you're my little special guest.
Do you mean that?
Yeah, I mean it.
Aw, thank you. Crush your heart.
Alright, y'all. I will probably be on most of the night, but I feel nauseous, so we'll see what happens, because I slipped and hit my head on the ice. So,
Oof.
All right.
No.
it's okay, I deserve it somehow. It was cold, so my hands were in my pockets, and then I was, couldn't really catch myself. I totally
Ouch.
deserve it. But I'll be in
Dang.
my other server for a bit, if anyone wants to pop in. I think they're playing Apex, but I'll be down for Restoring later. So I'll see you
Yeah.
guys later.
God, I can wave dash.
Hello.
Holy shit, this guy can wave sheet.
What's going on? Hello.
I'm killing people. What are you doing?
Who are you playing?
I'm streaming some Legacy of Kain.
Oh.
I'm eating that guy.
Hmm.
Gobble gobble.